All right, Fatherpreneurs, as I promised, I'm going to give you part 2 of our 2-part training on how to train ChatGPT to not only sound like you, but also to create a ton of content for your online community so you can provide a tremendous amount of value, keep people engaged, keep people in your communities for a longer period of time, and teach you how to convert those, if you're using a free community, into paid subscriptions. So let's go. So number 4, set up a content plan with ChatGPT. Use ChatGPT to create a content schedule for your community, specifically how often and what types of content you want to post. Ensure that it aligns with your overall brand strategy, social media posts, newsletters, blog posts, and video scripts, etc. Sample prompt. I want to post twice a week. One post will be a motivational message, and the other post will be a how-to guide for, again, it's saying Fatherpreneurs because that's the GPT that I'm in. Please suggest content ideas for both and ensure they match my brand's motivational and actionable style. So now I just want ChatGPT to start creating somewhat of a content schedule that I'm going to share with my community twice a week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go post in that sample prompt, but this time I'm going to change it up. I want to post twice a week, and one post will be, instead of a motivational message, let's see, one post will be a step. One post will be, I would say one post will be social media marketing focused, and the other will be a how-to guide for local businesses to connect with more customers. Please suggest content ideas and make sure it matches my brand style. All right, boom. So now you start to see that when you're telling ChatGPT what to do for you, you can get hyper focused and you can refine this as much as you want to. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back because I still need this brand document to create this custom ChatGPT. And I want to show y'all how to do this, because if you look over here to the left on my screen, you'll see that I have these GPTs. One says the Griffin Way. That's a client that I work with. The other says I Hustle Global. That's for my I Hustle University brand. The other one says PLR Profit Society. That's for my digital content creation community. And then I have my FSA, which stands for Fatherpreneur Support Academy. That's for the group that you guys are really following me on. Notice I don't have one for local biz marketers. That's what I need to build today. So I'm going to do a slight pivot, even though I said I was going to give you 7. Let me give you the other 3 real quick, and then I'm going to show you guys how to create this custom GPT. Number 5 on our list is refine the output. Fine-tune ChatGPT's output by providing feedback. If a response doesn't match your voice, offer corrections and specific tweaks. Review the content ChatGPT generates and guide it to better match your voice. So always read what ChatGPT gives you all the way through. Make the revisions and make the adjustments so it sounds like you. Number 6, automate content creation using ChatGPT. Once ChatGPT has your tone and style down, use it to automate some content creation tasks. This might include weekly social media posts, blog post drafts, or even email newsletters. Set clear guidelines on how frequently you need the content. Here's your sample prompt. Every Monday, I want to post a motivational quote and a short message to my community. Can you generate a month's worth of motivational posts that match my tone? Each message should focus on inspiring local business owners to get better with their marketing, right? So I just want to show you what a month worth of content will look like. So take a look at this, y'all. Like, this is how you get good and efficient as a business owner, especially those of us who are solopreneurs and we don't have a team yet, right? So every Monday, I want to post a motivational quote. Can you generate a month's worth of motivational quotes in that match my tone? Each message should focus on inspiring local business owners to keep pushing forward in their business. Provide it in table format. All right. There's my table. Week 1, I got a motivational quote, and then I've got a short message. So I can take the motivational quote, put it on a fancy graphic like a quote card, and then the message that I post on top of it will be here. You guys see that? And it did 8 posts. So that is really 2 posts. That's really 2 months worth of content. All right. Next, number 7, use ChatGPT for community engagement and responses. You can also train ChatGPT to help with community management by drafting responses to common questions in your voice. This saves time and helps you stay consistent in how you communicate with your community. Here's a sample prompt. Here's how I typically respond to community members. Thanks for reaching out. I totally get where you're coming from. Balancing a side hustle and a family can be challenging. Stay focused on your why and don't be afraid to make small, consistent steps. You've got this, right? Now, I'm not going to do that as a prompt because I think I've got something that's a little bit more important for you guys to see. I want to really tell ChatGPT everything about my business and or my brand. So I need to go up here and it says, I need a mission and a vision. What is the purpose of local biz marketers? All right. So now I'm going to come down here and I'm going to say, let's work on the agency overview. All right. Our purpose and mission is to help local businesses optimize their online presence, increase their lead flow, grow their revenue so they can expand their operation and contribute more to the community that they serve. We believe local businesses are the heartbeat of this society and want to help them fight to keep their place and compete with the global giants. All right. So now that's the overview. Core values, guiding principles, defining you, unique selling proposition, our proprietary software and creative genius allows to outcompete larger on price, turnaround, and quality. Please recreate this in a concise manner, but keep all of the core elements. So now I got a mission and a vision done. While it's writing that, I'm going to go back up to the top. What else does it need? It needs my target audience, right? So now I'm going to give it a target audience, and I'm going to say my target is local service-based businesses at the beginning and stable phases of their business, usually with 10 employees or less, and between 100,000 to 500,000 in annual revenue. Can you create 3 different customer avatars in different industries that would be good target? So you guys are starting to get the gist of this, right? Use these tools and make them work for y'all. So what's going to happen is when I finish answering all of these questions, I'm then going to tell ChatGPT to take everything that we talked about today and create me a brand document that I could use to train every new person that comes to work for me, to bring them up to speed as to who we are, everything about our brand and everything, y'all. And then I take that brand document and feed it into ChatGPT. Now, here's something else that I want to do really, really quickly. And then we got to get into open office hours for those of you who might have questions, right? So look at the target avatars that they created for me. Home renovation specialist, the name of their business, revenue. They got 8 employees. They're at the stabilization stage. They're struggling to generate consistent new leads, increase lead generation from home seekers seeking renovation projects, independent daycare provider. Then you got the local HVAC service provider. This is perfect for me, y'all. That's my target for my agency. So now I'm going to go back up to the top. So we got a target audience. What else does it need? It needs a brand identity and voice. We already did that. So I would just want to say, based on our previous conversation, create the brand identity, voice, and personality for this brand. All right. It's going to create all of that stuff for me. What else did it say we need? Nothing wrong with asking ChatGPT what to ask ChatGPT, y'all. Process and workflow, client onboarding, marketing strategy creation. How do you develop strategies for clients, audits, goal setting, execution? So now here's what else I can do. I can go over to my website. Grab my link from my website. Come back to ChatGPT and Then they created a brand story. Local Biz Marketers was founded with a simple mission to help local businesses survive and thrive in the digital age. We believe that small service-based businesses are the true heartbeat of our economy, and our goal is to equip them with the tools, strategies, and confidence to compete with larger firms. Our proprietary software and expert marketing strategies allow us to offer superior service at a fraction of the price, helping business owners grow their revenue, strengthen their online presence, and give back to their communities. Boom! Nailed it. You've hit the free plan limit for GPT-4. Responses will use another model. Limit resets after 4 p.m. So I don't know what that means because I pay $20 a month for this. But we're going to wrap this up right here, y'all. Give me a 1 in the comments if this made sense to you, if you learned a little bit of something about this. I don't know if we'll have time to do this tomorrow on part 2, because tomorrow I really want to get into how to drive traffic to your communities. So you guys might have to get in the community and get some additional training on this, where you can ask your questions on how to finish this up. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you want to join me in open office hours, it's going down in the next 20 minutes. For the next 20 minutes, CortezHustle.com/open office hours. I hope to see you there. Until then, I want you to get your money up, because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up. Yo, real quick, if you're catching this live, then you can hustle on over to CortezHustle.com/open office hours to join us in a private Zoom room to get your questions answered. If you're watching this on the replay, then YouTube thinks you should watch this video next. And don't forget to hit the smiley face to subscribe to the channel, and check out CortezHustle.com if you want to join our free community.